Jackie DeSilva here from Western Massachusetts, and the main reason why I'm so passionate about personal development, your thinking, mindset, law of attraction is because we're all striving for more and basically trying to reach our goals. And if we're not learning and basically putting new information into our minds, we're basically dying. It's kind of like a flower. If you're not growing, you're dying. Um, but also, it's basically kind of changing just who you are as a person and basically meeting those higher expectations in life and just basically getting to that very high level of success. But again, it's just all about mindset, attitude. Um, but today, I basically want to talk about why I'm so passionate about gin and why I think it's very extremely important. And the reason is because we have the whole system in place for you. And the whole system that Jim provides are books, audios, receiving and giving recognition, and basically just like going to the events and basically meeting others and building relationships because the more you actually surround yourself with like minded people, the more your energy will vibrate higher, and it's really hard to vibrate on a higher level by yourself, especially if you're working at a job and you're just surrounded by, like, for me personally, I'm surrounded by negativity and gossip all the time, no matter whether it's at work or with family. And honestly, I'm gonna put this out there for the very first time today. Um, but I was actually told for the very first time in my whole entire life, and I'm not gonna lie, it was probably the best thing I've ever heard in my life. But one of my coworkers or someone that I know was that actually told me that I'm the worst gossiper ever that she's ever met. And I was like, really? I said, good, because I want to be. I'm not that person. It's never been me, and I'm all about like confidentiality. I'm all about just being, staying true to myself, and I'm all about basically just I don't know. I just don't. It's just not in me. Like that's just not who I am. I've never been like that, and I never will. Um, so yeah. Anyways, that being said, I just love surrounding myself with like-minded people and surrounding myself with like-minded people and getting out to those events. So that's definitely one of the benefits about gin. But another thing is, and I am so looking forward to going to the next event, which is at the end of July, which is actually almost in a month, but at the end of July, July 27th through the 29th, um, the next event will be in Chicago, Illinois. And I've already booked my trip like months ago. As soon as I found out in January, I was like, yep, I'm buying the ticket. I'm booking my flight. I'm booking everything. So I'm just good to go, get it off my chest. Um, and actually, at every event, we find out where the next event will be. And I'm really hoping it's in the Caribbean. But I'm kind of getting off track. But basically, what I'm trying to say is gin is just provides everything for you for success, whether you want to change your money situation, financial situation, whether you're working on basically relationships with others, with your spouse, your friends, your coworkers, just basically changing who you are, because I feel like the more gin rubs off of me, the more I am rubbing off on other people, per se, as far as being positive, and instead of looking for the bad in every experience, we look for the gold. And I need to remind myself on a daily basis. Again, we need to continuously be working on our mind and our thinking. And I have a routine every day as far as listening to audios, whether it's in the gym, um, back office, or whether it's like an audio on YouTube, whether it has to do with law of attraction, or currently I'm listening to the audio. Uh, what am I listening to do? All of a sudden I have a brain fart. Um, the Law of Success in 16 Lessons. I don't know why all of a sudden I just totally forgot. But anyways, so that's what I'm currently listening to on YouTube. Clearly it's been a long day because I don't know what I'm talking about right now, but I'm going to continue moving on. And I just want to say how important it is to upgrade to each level. And I basically was going to say this a couple minutes ago, but one of the benefits of attending these events is basically getting a discount if you want to upgrade. I actually attended my first event in July 2017, a year ago, and I was just a free affiliate. And then once I went to the event, I kind of got a feel as to what it was and what to expect and what not. And honestly, I was like, this is it. This is my vehicle. I'm very passionate about it. And I'm just gonna like I'm so passionate about it. And the best thing is I've been digging in a lot in level one. And they actually give you a multiple choice test right here. So I basically have been digging in into the multiple choice test, which is absolutely phenomenal because it basically teaches you everything that you've learned in all the audios. And basically the mission that Jin provides is applying this information into your life. For example, I can give you a couple lists of questions in here, but like, okay, so before I give you a couple examples of the multiple choice questions, there are in total 619 questions. There are 68. I don't know if you can see that. Let me move it a little forward. Woo. Nope, this way. There are 68 pages. So that is actually extremely powerful. But yeah, let me give you an example from the beginning. Let me see. So, question 253. You need to learn this material well enough to teach it, and the way to learn it that well is to do what? Is it study very hard? Is it to teach it or memorize books and audios? Basically, you need to learn this material well enough to teach it, and the way to learn it that well is to do what? Teach it. So that right there is powerful because, again, I just said our mission and goal is to understand this material and apply this information. Let's see. Oh, this is one of my favorites. The technique of listening to audios over and over and over again, or reading books over and over again, is called A, spaced repetition, B, memorizing, C, obsession. And A is called spaced repetition. And the reason why is because the more you listen to audios over and over again, or read books over and over again, is because you're going to be in a different place or position than you were when you first started. And you're also going to be hearing new things, or you might be in basically a position in life where you basically just need to hear that information. There's been so many times where I'll be thinking something and I'm like, I need to put an audio in or something. And then the more I listen to it, the more I'm like, whoa, that just spoke to me. So that right there is very powerful. I'm going to do two more. Uh, oh, so the number one reason why people don't achieve their dreams is what? They don't have a specific dream or goal. Their dreams are or goal is too big, or three, their dreams or goal is too specific. So basically, the number one reason why people don't achieve their dreams is what? They don't have a specific dream or goal. So, oh, and by the way, another great thing is, going through this multiple choice test, applying the information, but testing your knowledge by um, going over the answer key. That's also great as well, because that way you can actually see if you actually know the information. So it's very, very important. And let me see. I'm going to do something else. Okay, so question number 170 on page 18 of level 1 test. Which is more important, perseverance or intelligence? A, perseverance, or B, intelligence? And the answer is perseverance. The more you continue working on yourself and the more you continue plugging along, taking the right actions, and never giving up, that is basically when you're going to find success and you're going to succeed. The more you work on yourself and your thinking and your inner being, and you can continue moving on, that is basically how you're going to succeed. But also, it comes down to believing in yourself. The more you continue working on believing in yourself, the more you're going to find that things will actually start working out in your favor. So I'm looking forward to going to the event in Chicago in July, because I'm looking forward to upgrading to level 2, because there's just so much to learn and so much. I feel like I'm going to be honest with you. I've been going over level 1 so much and all those audios over and over and over and over again within like a year, that I'm just like, I need more material. I need new material. I need new audios to listen to. And I know there's a lot more training and webinars and a lot more information and educational videos and the back office, but I'm just striving for more, and I'm just looking forward to just upgrading, because I have the money. And the more you invest in yourself and your future, the more it will come back in 100 times fold. So remember that, keep going, never give up on your goals, dreams, desires. Believe in yourself, continue taking the right action steps, listen to audios, read books, but start building relationships, getting to events. That's extremely powerful, and that's exactly why Jin provides that for you. And Jin also provides giving and receiving recognition, which a lot of people don't get when, like for example, you get to a certain level in your job. You don't really receive or give recognition for those people. So even new free affiliates, those first time attendees that make it out to those events, it's very, 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 it feels good. It makes you feel good. And that's exactly why we have those events, for you to basically just feel good and believe in yourself and just making everything come together. So if you guys have any questions on Jin or anything else that I'm doing, again, if you want to change your financial situation, relationship situation, your health, spiritual, whatever it is, Jin provides all of that for you. So, again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You can email me, you can reach me on Facebook, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you soon. Take care.